What is going on, Asher fam? Dash Vinny come back to you all with another video. So this time we're going to be speaking on the moon and how the moon is a portal or a lens into your past life. All right, and so we're going to be speaking on the moon in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, and I'm going to be pretty much breaking down how I figured out part of my past life. And it's so funny that all of this shit really aligns. All right, so pretty much the moon represents like I said, your past life, all in general. But the moon represents everything that you have already learned and everything that you already know. So the moon in astrology, it represents what we call your subconscious mind. And if you know anything about a subconscious mind, you also understand that we also have a conscious mind as well as an unconscious. So pretty much the two hemispheres of our brain are separated into two parts, the conscious and the subconscious. But there are parts of the subconscious that get so deep that it goes to what we call the unconscious. So when it comes to the subconscious, the moon is that part in astrology, and the sun represents what is called our conscious mind. So I'm gonna just show y'all a picture. So this is our conscious mind, the left hemisphere of the brain. This is our subconscious mind, right? Okay. So pretty much everything about the subconscious mind is that it has photo memory, is visualization, imagination, decision making, multitasking, intuition, arts and rhythm, active listening skills, creativity. But it represents everything that you have already experienced. So it's the part of yourselves that stores all of your memories. So the conscious mind, it represents all of your processing, like rational abilities, and it represents your ability to be able to see something and to be able to rationalize what that thing is. It's like questioning things. So the conscious mind is only the part of us that's responsible for sitting there and being like, okay, so if I do this, then that means that's going to happen. If I do this, then that means that's going to happen. So it's just pretty much probability. So the subconscious mind is the storing of information that has already happened. This is not probable cause. This is not probability. You see what I'm saying? So this is going based off of information that has already been gauged, information that has already been saved. So the same way I'm recording on my phone right now, this will be considered subconscious information, because the same way my eyes are looking at my phone right now, every time your eyes are open and aware, your mind is storing that information inside of you, just as my phone is recording. And I can go back and I can play back all that information within myself or within my own psyche, within my own being. So imagine your subconscious mind storing all the memories ever since you were a child, right? So that's your subconscious mind. But it also represents all of the memories that you have ever since you were even in other lifetimes as well. So depending on what zodiac sign you have on your moon, it will tell the type of past life that you lived and the type of past life that you have, and how that past life is showing up in this current one and how it's affecting you now. All right, so now getting back to me having the moon in the zodiac sign of Sagittarius, right? Okay, so Sagittarius deals with everything regarding spirituality, philosophy, travel, long distance travel, particularly. Sagittarius, because it deals with physical travel, we also have to look at things from a physical point of view and also from a spiritual point of view. So it also represents what we call astro travel, because it's non-physical traveling. And also we have to break down the moon a little bit more as well. So the moon, it doesn't just represent like everything about your past. It also represents like your now as well, because your past shapes your now. It shapes who you are in the current present moment. So pretty much the moon, it represents all of your programming ever since childhood, right? Okay, so the moon also represents your home. It represents the home because the home is where you feel safe at. It's everything that you already know. All right, so now when it comes to the moon is a planet that deals with the element of water, because that's what it naturally rules over. All right, so now getting back into the zodiac sign Sagittarius. So Sagittarius, because it deals with traveling, Sagittarius also deals with just experiencing foreign cultures, foreign food, foreign people, foreign anything. Like, these are the people that try to pick up multiple languages, or these are the people that can easily pick up another language and easily learn another language. Also, the language that I have learned is Spanish. And so, like, my Spanish is not completely full, but I know enough to say what I need to say when I need to say it. Mira, so cuando yo estaba viviendo en Miami, I estaba en una iglesia que solo habla español. Y when I first went to that church, I was invited by one of my friends from school. And in school, I actually had Spanish 1 and I had Spanish 2. But when I finally went to the church when my friend invited me, right? The Spanish that I thought I knew wasn't even the Spanish that I thought I knew, because when you actually have to speak Spanish with people that are actually already deeply engaged with that language, it's like they got to slow down for you now. And so being in the church, it was a predominantly Spanish speaking church, so they had to use a translator, and like whenever I came, or whenever like English speaking people came. And so that's also how I picked up like Spanish a bit faster. So it's like I don't fully know Spanish, but I know a lot. Yo sé que yo necesito saber. ¿Entiendes? Como cuando yo necesito hablar con una persona, yo puedo hablar, or I can speak around the topic. So it's just like I have to lead it, and it's like. But either way, so Sagittarius is the zodiac sign that deals with the element of fire, because Sagittarius is one of the three fire signs. And fire deals with being able to see, and it deals with perception, it deals with vision. And so because I have my moon in fire, I pretty much in my past life I feel like I was a Spanish person. And so now this is where it gets into you're not your body, but you're a spirit in the body. And so before I even started speaking a lot of Spanish, I just easily picked up on the language like second nature. Like I even was calling my mom Madre before I even knew that it meant mother. Like nobody ever told me Madre, but I was sitting here calling. So that goes to show that the subconscious is information that is sitting within the recess of your mind, and you're able to bring it to the forefront without having to try.